sustainer of our life. Lord, today I want to praise you among all these educated people, because you are great. You created us, and we got to lift up our voice to you, giving thanks to you for everything, including all our lives. We thank you, Lord, for this special day. They call it Teachers' Day, to honor the teachers who are committed to this job. Lord, we praise you for all the teachers.
Most Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, Sri Nipiu Rio, Honorable Advisors, Honorable MLA, the teacher awardees, departmental officials from various organizations, dignitaries, my dear teachers, students, parents, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. This morning we are gathered here to celebrate Teachers' Day, to celebrate the lives of teachers and pay tribute to them. And I take this opportunity on behalf of the Department of School Education, Government of Nagaland, to welcome all of you to this occasion. I would also like to thank God for giving us this opportunity where we can come together and pay tribute to our teachers for their service and for their contribution to our people and to our society. I would also like to make special mention of the presence of our Chief Minister with us this morning. He is here to honor our teachers and to pay tribute to our teachers despite his busy schedule. And therefore, sir, we welcome you specially and we thank you for your presence here. We also acknowledge the presence of our honorable advisors, MLAs, for being here to encourage us, and we welcome all of you to this function. I would also like to take this time to welcome once again all the teachers present here. We are grateful to you for your contribution, for the service to humanity, for your service to the people of Nagaland and to the nation. And as we pay tribute to you this day, I welcome all of you once again to this function. Teachers' Day, 5th September, is celebrated every year in this country, which is also the birth anniversary of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was a teacher and also the first Vice President of India, as well as the second President of India. He was an eminent scholar and an exemplar teacher, and therefore we celebrate this day in honor of him as well as in honor of all our teachers. We know that we are all here, all of us here, are the product of teachers, are the product of the education and knowledge imparted to us by our teachers, for the values and the motivation, the inspiration given to us by our teachers. We are all here this morning. And as the saying goes, it's the teachers which makes the difference and not the classroom. We therefore express our gratitude to all our teachers in the past and in the present. And with these few words, I welcome all of you once again to this occasion of celebration of the State Level Teachers' Day 22. Thank you.
you, students of Mount Sinai High Secondary School. As the video is being played, I request all the teachers present in the auditorium to kindly stand.
आप सभी शिक्षकों से अनुरोध करते हैं अपनी जगह पर खड़े होने के लिए। सम्मान करेंगे लिटिल फ्लावर हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल कोहिमा से।
A man of finesse, intellect, and knowledge, his legacy is continued today as we celebrate the teachers in our midst. As aptly and rightly said by Dr. Radhakrishnan, teachers should be the best minds in the country. May the teachers continue living the legacy through their work that the great Dr. Radhakrishnan leaves behind.
जैसे जानते हैं डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन जिन्होंने इस देश के भविष्य के लिए योगदान दिया और एक सेतु का काम किया, एक संबंध बनाने का काम किया विद्यार्थियों के साथ। हम सभी शिक्षक भी इसी तरह अपना जीवन एक सेतु की तरह सभी के साथ जुड़ सके और भविष्य विद्यार्थियों का उज्जवल हो सके।
I request all the teachers present here today to kindly stand again, and the audience kindly join in a round of the loudest applause to thank our teachers for their relentless service and contribution towards the nation building.
कृतज्ञता और आभार के लिए आज यहाँ मौजूद सभी शिक्षकों से अनुरोध करता हूँ, तालियों के साथ हमारे राष्ट्र निर्माण में योगदान करने वाले सभी शिक्षकों का आदर और सम्मान किया जाए।
I conveyed my warmest greetings to the teaching fraternity on the occasion of the Teachers' Day today. Please accept my sincere gratitude for shouldering the responsibility of creating the human resources and contributing to the growth of our nation. 5th September is synonymous to the celebration of the Teachers' Day. This day is dedicated to honor one of the greatest educationists and scholars of the nation, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. This day glorifies our teachers and acknowledges their unparalleled and unique role towards nurturing our students. Teachers are the pillars of our society. They are the fulcrum on which our entire future revolves. They are the building blocks of the nation. They sow the seeds of dreams in life, help in their germination, and guide the students to translate the dreams into actions. Today, it is an occasion to pay homage and recall the monumental role played by our teachers as nation builders. On this occasion, I would like to appeal to all the teachers to discharge their duties with a renewed sense of dedication and sincerity. The vision and the mission of the teachers become all the more important in the backdrop of Azad Ka Amrit Mahotsav and the period of Amrit Kal. Their role in molding the students to take the lead in making India a Vishwa Guru will be very crucial during this period. I, on this occasion, also take the pleasure of congratulating the National Award winners and appreciate their role for the qualitative improvement of rendering education, especially in view of NEP 2020. I once again thank every teacher across our state and country for their role in fostering our future generation. May God be with you all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
My fellow colleagues who have accompanied the Honorable Chief Minister, my Commissioner Secretary, and all the officers from the Secretariat, the officers from the Directorate, headed by the Principal Director, all the teacher awardees, all teachers who are present here, my dear students, parents who have come here to see the success of your wards. It gives me a pleasure and honor to address you all on this occasion. As mentioned earlier by my secretary and former speakers, 5th September is celebrated as Teachers' Day throughout the country to honor all the teachers for the work that they are doing, the sacrifice that they gave to bring up a better generation of students, a better generation of leaders. So I also join all the people here in congratulating and thanking the teachers. May you all continue to do your good job and bring up a better generation of Naga youths. In the words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, The purpose of education is to make good human beings with skills and expertise. Enlightened human beings can be created by teachers. Teachers play a key role in shaping the future. They guide and shape the destiny of the students. Teachers influence the mind, thoughts, and lives of students, which in turn impacts the growth and direction and development of society. In Nagaland, there are more than 31,000 teachers serving in government, private, and central schools. The present progress of the state can be credited to the dedicated teachers who have shaped and molded the leaders and thinkers in our society. And we are grateful to them for their commitment and service. Teachers must be appreciated for consciously opting to take up the noble teaching profession, nurturing the destiny and future of the state. Teachers are required to serve in the remotest areas, bringing education and enlightenment to children and families who otherwise would not have the benefit of it. Most of our teachers continue to serve sincerely wherever they are posted. During the pandemic, the role of teachers rapidly evolved from teaching in the conventional mode of contact teaching to the use of various mediums to keep the students meaningfully engaged even when they could not attend classes. There have been many exercises done behind the scenes to ensure that the teaching and learning could continue for all. I commend the many teachers who stayed in their station and continue to give your best for the students in your care despite the many challenges. Again, to quote the late President APJ Abdul Kalam, education should build the capacities of the spirit of inquiry, creativity, entrepreneurial and moral leadership among students and become their role model. Today, more than ever, we need teachers to be exemplary role model who can inculcate in students not only knowledge-seeking behavior, but who can instill virtues of truth, hard work, honesty, simplicity, sensitivity to the need of fellow beings and nature. But unfortunately, there are many teachers in our government schools who have not seen classrooms for years, but have been keeping proxies. Such teachers should not only are bad role models, but also compromise the future of students, of generations, and the future of the state. Such activities should be condemned and reported upon. The department has already started taking action against such teachers. It is not only a criminal act, but also an act of great moral failure. I have said this often before, but I will reiterate. If there are teachers who do not want to serve, they should immediately resign rather than sacrificing the future of our students. In this regard, I also would like to appeal to all the deputy commissioners to take stern action and engage the administrative officers to timely visit the schools like the DC Longland has done. And I would be very happy if the DCs can give the report to us so that the department can take necessary action. Recognizing that the school education is critical for the human resource development in the state, the department has initiated various reforms to ensure career progression. The qualified RMSA SSA teachers of 2010 and 2013 have been mainstreamed into the state cadre, bringing their long demand to a logical end. It will provide moral boost to these teachers to serve more with more focus. Under various initiatives of the state government, Samagra Shiksha, Government of India and the World Bank funded Nectar project, efforts are being made to reform the education sector in the state. Professional development, improving and strengthening capacities of educators, teachers, school administration to deliver better classroom transactions, workplace are regular activities now. New areas will be explored to build complementary skills for personal and professional growth of our teachers, which is critical for the development and emotional well-being. Teachers are also expected to reap the benefits of improved governance and strengthened education management information system under the World Bank project with the implementation of New Education Policy 2020 in the state. The department envisages appreciable progress in the near future, the result of the many initiatives taken by the department will not be evident immediately, but will bear fruit in the long run, and I encourage all teachers to support the efforts being made. In the fast-changing world of today, where new ideas, values, and concepts are rapidly replacing the old ones, our teachers will need to upgrade and recalibrate to deliver. Just as we encourage our students to recognize the unique strength and potential and encourage a spirit of lifelong learning, so too I urge to all the teachers and educators to also do so. I take this opportunity to express my happiness and extend my heartiest congratulations to the 20 state-level awardees, both private and in government schools, and the national awardee teacher, Ms. Mimi Yoshu of GMS Officers Hill, Kohima, who have been recognized at the state and national level respectively. For their service and outstanding performance, I encourage all the other teachers to also look at their example and emulate it not only for your personal achievement, but for the transformative changes that will bring about in our state. The Honorable Chief Minister will be felicitating the 50 top rank holders of the HSLC 2021 and 2022 examination under the Chief Minister's Meritorious Scholarship Fellowship. The fellowship has been instituted by the Honorable Chief Minister to recognize merit and to financially support meritorious students. I congratulate all the meritorious students. The Holy Bible says, as we sow, so shall we reap. Your hard work has paid off. Congratulations. I hope that you will continue to work hard and give back to our state with your success in whichever field you decide to pursue. Once again, I express my gratitude to all the teachers for your hard work and dedication to the noblest profession, molding the children, the state, and the nation. Happy Teachers' Day. Thank you.
The topic of education came up, and the business executive proclaimed that the problem is with teachers. After all, those who can do and those who can't teach. A man next to him said,
"I'm a teacher, and you don't know what you are talking about."
The businessman leaned into the teacher and said,
"Be honest, what do you make?"
The teacher's face got red and said,
"I suppose you're thinking of money. I don't earn much, but let me tell you what I make.
I make children read, write, think, wonder, and talk about important things, such as the world and their role in it. I make them try new things that they think they can't do, work harder than they want to, and accomplish more than they think possible. And when they do their best, I make them feel proud, capable, and worthy.
I make them understand that the quality of their life will be determined by their choices, and I make them take responsibility for their actions.
I make them appreciate the importance of integrity and honor in a world that too often shows little regard for either.
I make them respect themselves and treat others with respect.
I make them feel proud and grateful to live in a country where people are entitled to be treated fairly and with respect, and are judged by their accomplishments and character, not by their color, creed, or the size of their bank account. Most of all, I make a difference. I don't just make a living, I make lives.
A derivative composition by Michael Josephson. I am a teacher, I make lives.
Thank you, teachers, for nurturing us to become the person God wants us to be.
Nobody can ever replace you.
We salute you. Happy Teachers Day.
The Government Middle School Officers Hill, Kohima has made tremendous progress under the leadership of Srimati Mimi Yoshe, the head teacher. She initiated parents and community's participation in building a conducive ecosystem for providing quality education in the school. The former Honorable Governor, P.P. Acharya, was delighted with the determination of the school community under the able leadership of Srimati Mimi Yoshe, donated building materials to build 2 Kacha-type classrooms in 2018. With this action, the community further got motivated, took the initiative to replace the Kacha house with a concrete building in 2021. With the active participation of the community, the school is getting ample opportunity to share the resources of the community. Apart from cognitive development, the school emphasizes equal importance in skill development and co-curricular activities. To love, care for, and conserve the environment, students are taught the 3 R's by recycling the biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes into productive or reusable resources. This short video is a fine testimony of Srimati Mimi Yoshe, the head teacher of GMS Officers Hill Kohima, who works together with the colleagues, community, parents, and students, keeping a clear vision to promote quality education through which we can see change and hope.
We shall yet again view another video on a different note, which will equip us with knowledge about what the Chief Minister's Meritorious Student Fellowship is all about, and listen to some testimonials.
The government of Nagaland
Recipients, how the fellowship is aiding and impacting them.
मुख्यमंत्री मेधावी छात्र फेलोशिप पुरस्कार नागालैंड के अनुसूचित जनजाति के अव्वल एवं मेधावी छात्र को 10वीं कक्षा उत्तीर्ण होने पर दिया जाता है। इसकी शुरुआत 2019 में माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी श्री नीफ्यू रियो जी के तत्वाधान में नागालैंड सरकार ने स्थापना की थी। प्रमाण पत्र के साथ पुरस्कार की कुल राशि 50,000 रहेगी और इसके ऊपर एक वीडियो को देखें।
The leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri Nipurio has instituted the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship Program for the best 50 top performers in the HSLC examination conducted by the Nagaland Board of School Education, and it was notified by the government on 14th October 2019. The fellowship is granted to the top 50 students in order of merit of HSLC examination selected on the basis of their rank and marks. The selected students must belong to an indigenous scheduled tribe of Nagaland notified by the government from time to time. The fellowship to be granted to the meritorious students shall be made on annual or yearly basis. A citation along with cash award shall be given in the first year of grant of the fellowship. The grant of Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship shall be awarded for 5 years. However, to achieve the desired objective of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship, the annual academic performance of the 50 awarded students shall be continuously monitored. To continue to avail the fellowship, the students should continue to score not less than 80% marks in the promotion or annual or semester examination in the succeeding classes or grades every year. The government has awarded 50,000 to each recipient, and the HSLC Examination 2019 batch were the first to have received the fellowship on 31st January 2020 in a function held in Kohima, and the recipients were felicitated by the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland. Due to COVID and all the restrictions that came along with it, the second edition of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship Program was conducted online. Here are some testimonials from the recipients of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship Program over the course of the last 2 years.
Hello everybody, my name is Samanir and I'm a recipient of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship Award. And now looking back, when I saw the list of students shortlisted for this scholarship, I was pleasantly surprised because I didn't know such a thing existed, and ours was the first batch to be given this privilege. And now I'm currently studying history in St. Stephen's College, and though I've been saving the scholarship for now, it has genuinely been a motivating factor for me to consistently do well in my studies. And one of the good things that I believe the government has done with this scholarship is placing a caveat. That is, in order for us students to continue availing the scholarship, we have to maintain a certain amount of percentage. In our time it was 80%, which was 2 years back. And I think this gives students a genuine incentive to continue studying consistently. And continuity and consistency are two both very vital factors for anyone wanting to succeed. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude towards the government who has given us this privilege, and I also wish all the very best to the new recipients. May you continue doing well, and thank you very much once again, and may God be with you all.
Hello everyone, I am Jopusin Yozuye, a recipient of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship, which is presented to the successful candidates from the 2019 HSLC examination till date. And currently I am preparing to appear the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test 2022. I had the honor to be a part of the first batch of this prestigious scholarship. It came to me as an exciting news and also a huge encouragement, even though I had little idea of what to expect, as I have never been a part of anything like this before in my whole schooling experience. The CMMSF has helped me in so much more ways than just monetary support, and it was one of the best motivating force throughout my higher secondary study, and it also helped me to stay consistent and not lose the bar I have set for myself. This also created a positive ripple effect on the younger students around me to work harder and hopefully be part of this fellowship someday. And this fellowship is also a proof that the government cares about the welfare of the students, and I am hopeful that this will continue to enlighten so many more aspirants in the coming days. I am and will forever be grateful for this opportunity of a lifetime. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kevisa Tumekro, a second-year student of Zoology at Kohima Science College in Chatsuma. I am a recipient of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship. Receiving this scholarship has been a tremendous help to me. I have been able to pay my college fees myself. Receiving this scholarship also helps me to buy things which I require without having to burden my parents for pocket money. In order to continue receiving this scholarship, the terms and conditions entail that a student must score a minimum of 80% in their exams. Hence, the scholarship keeps me on my toes, pushing me to always do my best. The scholarship is a wonderful initiative by the government of Nagaland and our Chief Minister. It is a source of motivation and encouragement for the recipients to always strive for excellence. The money which the scholarship bestows is quite significant, hence it gives us some degree of financial independence while considerably lessening the financial burden on our families. I continue to enjoy the scholarship today, for which I am always grateful. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Visla K. Tavile, and and I am one of the recipients of Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship from Trinity Page. When I first learned that I was one of the recipients of the CM Scholarship, I was very delighted and felt really grateful for the great opportunity. By getting the scholarship, it helped me in many ways, especially during the stressful pandemic, when most families were struggling not only with their health but also financially. We were also struggling financially, so my parents were really worried. But by getting the scholarship, it lightened the burden. We were able to buy gadgets for our academic needs, which was such a great help and improved the learning process. Receiving the scholarship not only helped me financially, but it also motivated me to do even more better in my studies and boost my competitive spirit to strive towards my goals. The CMNSF scheme is a great encouragement to all the students and also really helpful for those struggling financially. It motivates students to keep their consistency in their studies and also encourages and influences other students to work harder. Therefore, I'm really privileged to be a part of this fellowship and also extend my heartfelt gratitude to the state government and those concerned. Currently, I'm preparing for entrance exams and keeping college as a second option. Thank you.
For more information or details regarding the fellowship program, you can visit the NBSC official website at nbsanl.edu.in. Thank you.
Honorable colleagues, advisors, school education, Sri Tokuga Sukhalu, and other colleagues, advisors, and MLAs, respected Commissioner Secretary, Mrs. Kavilino Hangami, and Principal Director Sri Tavasanan, awardees and other teachers present, my dear students and the parents, our respected Reverend Felicito Nagi, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, friends from the media, officers from other departments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted and also privileged to be a part of the celebration of Teachers' Day. We remember Bharat Ratna, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, a celebrated teacher, a great philosopher, a great educationist, and a great humanist. As mentioned by the former speakers, the first Vice President and the second President of India, whose birth anniversary falls on this day. He is an example to all teachers as to what can be achieved. A man who left behind his legacy to be remembered for all times to come. Every year on this day, we also celebrate the achievement of our present teachers, honor and pay respect to our teachers. As mentioned by others also, as put in words of Dr. A.B.J. Abdul Kalam, teachers are the backbone of any country, the pillar upon which all inspirations are converted into realities. It is therefore befitting that we take out a day to say a big thank you to all the teachers for the contributions to the society and giving recognitions for your contribution in molding the students to become a responsible citizens of the country. Teaching is a very noble profession. Amongst the people who leave an impact in our life, it is the teachers who stand out the most. A teacher's role is not limited to providing only academic knowledge to the students. The students and youth are entrusted to you during the most impressionable age in their lives. In addition to academics, the students also look up to their teachers to find their ethical and moral compass and learn the values that would guide them throughout their lifetime. Teachers have an extreme important role in making their students a responsible and contributing citizens. You as a teacher are shaping the future of our society, our state, and our country. As we celebrate Teachers' Day and acknowledge your contribution, it is also a time to introspect, retrospect, and plan for the future towards making a better future. Among other initiatives, we are starting a digital teacher's diary today. This would enable government teachers to record their programs in classroom teaching learning transactions. I'm sure that with this tool, the teachers and the department will show an improvement in their performances. We will also be launching a teachers' attendance monitoring system as part of the World Bank program in the days to come. I'm hopeful that this will address the bad practice of proxies and improve the attendance of teachers in their respective places. We need to look inside ourselves and answer to our conscience as to why such practices take place. We should self-regulate to stop these practices. We in the department should also have a zero tolerance for such misconduct. In this fast-changing world, the job of a teacher has become even more challenging. Expectations have also increased. A teacher has to keep pace with new modes of teaching and technology. And this is no easy task. In the days gone by, the teachers may not have been as qualified and trained as all of you. I can, however, assure you, as would you also, that most of them had an extremely strong sense of ethics, dedication, integration, and disciplines. We all remember our teachers with a deep sense of respect and admiration. It is an account of these qualities that they earn our respect. I urge upon the teachers of today to emulate these good qualities. With the changing times, we have moved from traditional learning environments such as the dormitory, morums, sujums, etc. These institutions give us the traditional value systems that have kept our society together and make it resilient and strong. With the coming of modern education system, we now have formal schools. We need to introspect and challenge ourselves to give our students the skill and value system that is even stronger than what our traditional institution had given. I strongly feel that while passing of examination is important, we also need to imbibe our youth with skills and values. And these do not necessarily come prescribed in a syllabus. These are provided by the positive environment of learning that the teachers build in their respective schools. I want all of you to introspect and see how can we ensure that the right environment is created in each of our schools. More than ever today, we need inspired teachers who can turn inspired. As I stand here as your Chief Minister today, I express my sincere gratitude to the hard work put in by all my teachers. With the COVID pandemic, the public and most of all our students had gone through trying times. We are still struggling to get back on track. I commend all those teachers who walk the extra mile to reach out to their students during those challenging times. I would also, however, like to share some common concern. School Education Department is one of the largest departments in the state, with the second largest number of employees. We have a much better teachers-student ratio of 1:12 in our state than the national average of 1:27. In the government schools, the ratio is even better at 1:7. With this large number of government teachers, we are reaching out to the remotest of our villages also. The students in these villages do not have an option of a private school or a better school. Therefore, the role of these teachers is extremely important. The performance of the government schools year after year have not, however, come up to our expectations. Private schools, though located mostly in urban and easily accessible areas, have been doing much better. I would like our government teachers who are no less capable than the private teachers and are better paid than the private teachers. The department to introspect and see how we can match or better the performance of private schools. When government in other states can outmatch their private counters and show consistent improvement, there is no reason why we should not be able to do it. Education department has its own set of problems that have been accumulated over the years. I commend the present set of leadership of officers for the hard work that they are putting in to address these issues. Many pending issues have been resolved despite the state government financial constraints. I will continue to push them to perform even better in the days to come. We have mainstreamed the qualified eligible teachers who were recruited through open advertisement under elsewhere erstwhile SSA and RMSA of 2010 and 2013 batches, recognizing the hardship faced by the ad hoc teachers. These teachers have been granted ROP 2010, and promotions are being done in a more regular and faster manner. The state government is also working towards strengthening the teachers' recruitment process and making it more transparent and to give equal opportunity to all candidates desirous to take up teaching. Training for teachers is also being strengthened. With the resolution of many of the issues, the government working tirelessly towards addressing other genuine issues. I would expect that the teachers would be more motivated and would leave no stone unturned in fully discharging their responsibilities. Let us all, that is the government, the community, and the teachers, work collectively to ensure a more educated, a more skilled, a more productive, a more disciplined, and a more ethical and empathetic future citizens. To all the students attending today functions, let me quote the motto of my old school, then known as Baptist English School. And I quote, I press towards the mark, quoted from Philippians 3:14. Set your goals and go for it. Today, we acknowledge 20 teachers for State Teachers Day Award. I'm also happy that one of our teachers, Srimati Mimi Yosa, head teacher of Government Middle School, Officers Hill, Kohima, which you have seen in the slide, will be receiving National Award to teachers from the President of India at Delhi. We are all proud for them and congratulate to one and all. Further, as we celebrate Teachers' Day, we are also facilitating student toppers of the HLSC exam 2021 and 2022 under the Chief Minister Meritorious Fellowship Scholarship instituted in 2019. These students are testimony to their hard work and the result of the teachers' guidance. I congratulate all the teachers and the successful students. With these few words, my best wishes to our teachers and a big thank you once again. God bless. Happy Teachers' Day.
Srimati Mary Ted, graduate teacher, Government Middle School, Desopenyon. It will be followed by Shri S. Bansochulen, primary teacher, Government High School, Chingmalan. Shri S. Bansochulen, primary teacher, Government High School, Chingmalan. Srimati Vicedeño, postgraduate teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Chozuba. Sri Saji Paulus, head teacher, St. Thomas School, Twangsang Village. Srimati Tensamongla Jamir, graduate teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Mon. Shri Baso Yemjong Chang, Graduate Teacher, Government High School, Nito, Newland. Shri Lepizo Apon, Graduate Teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. Srimati T. Apopla, Assistant Teacher, St. Mary Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. Srimati Jiheli Su, Assistant Teacher, St. Anthony's School, Amphiboto Colony. Shri Tejaselia Savino, Graduate Teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Chimokediman.
Continue with that, Sri Nitholejo Nakro, Graduate Teacher, Government Middle School, Ibema. Sri N. Wanmai Konyak, Teacher in Charge, GPSP, Monyakshu Village. Srimati Sabi Cha Nethi, Assistant Teacher, St. Xavier Higher Secondary School, Melody. Sri N. Adhara, Assistant Teacher, St. Andrew School, Jotsoma. Srimati Vikali H, Primary Teacher, Sovise Memorial, GHS. Srimati Y. Thungbeni Izung, Assistant Teacher, Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Okha. Sri Tankabadu Chetri, Assistant Teacher, Green Valley School, Mon. Sri L. Rajing, Primary Teacher, GMS, Mulian, Q. Srimati Ronbeni Kikon, Postgraduate Teacher, GHS, Jotsoma. And the 20th, the last one, Sri Lamhan Buki, Hindi Teacher, GHS, Linen.
Also announcing the Financial Assistance to Teachers 2022. The following teachers have been selected for the grant of Financial Assistance to Teachers 2022. Srimati Imkong Chitla I. Imsong, Primary Teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Tuli. Shri Prabhat Kumar, Hindi Teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Zotsoma. Shri Boboto Zimo, Graduate Teacher, SM, Government High School, Zinaboto. A mighty congratulations to all the teacher awardees once more. Next, we have the presentation and felicitation of the winners of the Chief Minister's Meritorious Student Fellowship, HSLC 2021 and HSLC 2022. In order to stay within a stipulated time frame, only the first 10 awardees from each batch will be called. The other awardees may collect their awards from the Honorable Advisor School Education after the conclusion of the function. The student awardee recipients are requested to stand in front of the dais, to the right of the dais, and come down from the left stairs.
आज की शिक्षा पुरस्कार विजेताओं सभी को ढेर सारी बधाइयाँ। इसके साथ पुरस्कारों की प्रस्तुति होंगी। मुख्यमंत्री मेधावी छात्र अव्वल विद्यार्थियों के लिए जो फेलोशिप पुरस्कार जो छात्रवृत्ति हो उसके ऊपर 2021 और 22 के छात्रों को दिया जाएगा। Chief Minister, Meritorious Student belonging to Indigenous ST of Nagaland, 2022. Bitsunio Alvina Juvicha, 98.17%. Father's name, Kekri Zazo Juvicha, Don Bosco Higher Secondary, Kohima. Tezasenio Kedichu, 97.83%. Rokovotio Kedichu from Major Higher Secondary School, Kohima. Tosimanen Jamir, 97.5. Father name Korachiba Jamir, Fernwood School, Kohima. Intinola Auno, 97.5%. Father name Imkong Niken Aune, St. Paul Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. Nuksungla Waling, 97.33%. Father name Imti Waling, St. Peter's School, Kohima. Kevia Nino Medom, 97.17%. Father name Seyevina Ako Medom, Major Higher Secondary School, Kohima. S. Alimen, 97.17%. Father name Senti Tosi, St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School, Chumukidima. Kiren Sungla Jamir, 97%. Father name Chubawati Jamir, Major Higher Secondary School, Kohima. Followed by Konjani and Odio, 97%. Father name Jumbomo Odio, Springdale School, Oka. On the top 10, Sangyu Chenla Chang, 97%. Father name J. Asangba Chang, Holy Angel School, Tuengsang.
The first goes to Kinino Torie, the daughter of Kolulie Torie, clearing her HSLC examination with a percentage of 98.5. Asile Letro, son of Kekromulo Letro, clearing the HSLC examination with a percentage of 98.17. Kalinin Sang Imchen, son of Muamarin Imchen, clearing the HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.83. Yulia Tekla Langkumer, daughter of Bintia Meren, clearing her HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.83. Narsin Muri, the daughter of Habe Monguli, clearing her HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.67. Young Tenjin, son of late Lim Wanen, clearing his HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.5. Brehit Kam, daughter of Nchenlo Kam, clearing her HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.17. Awang Yimpushi, son of N. Peyao Yimpushi, clearing his HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.17. Any parent representative? Awang P. Yempushi. Next, we shall have Esther L. Izong, daughter of late Lichio Izong, clearing her HSLC examination with a percentage of 97.17. Esther L. Izong. The top 10, Vibeli K. Achumi, daughter of Ki Hoku Achumi, clearing her HSLC examination with a pass percentage of 97.17%. The Chief Minister's Meritorious Student Fellowship Award comes with a cash prize of 50,000 and a certificate. All students are requested to meet the NBSC officials after the function for the chair.
Wish you all a pleasant morning. It's my proud privilege to pronounce a word of thanks this Teachers' Day. I'd like to thank the Almighty for this wonderful day and an opportunity to celebrate and honor our teachers. We thank our Honorable CM for kindly accepting our invitation and gracing today's program. Sir, your constant guidance and support has been a source of motivation and inspiration for all of us here in the department. We'd like to also acknowledge and thank the Honorable Advisor of School Education, Shri K.T. Sukalu. Sir, your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, and exemplary leadership has been a beacon for all of us in the school education family. We thank all our honorable advisors and MLAs who are here with us today. It's made the event all the more special. A teacher presents the past, reveals the present, and creates a future. The stars of today's program are respected teachers. We thank you for your service and contribution to nation building. Every one of us here are what we are, thanks in large part to the role of our teachers in shaping our lives. We thank the students for their enthralling performance today. We thank officials from various departments who are here with us and honoring us with a presence here today. Friends from the media for their constant support. Last but not the least, our gratitude and members and thanks to the members of the school education family for the tireless work behind the scenes and ensuring everything was tied up down to the last detail. Thank you and God bless us all.
In July 2022, the Ministry of Education launched the Vidya Amrit initiative, which uses the micro-improvement approach for school improvements. Micro-improvement approach encourages breaking down long-term objectives into easy, doable, relevant, and actionable steps with achievable goals, also called as micro-improvement projects. Integrating this approach with Nipun Bharat activities, we are set to launch the Nagaland Reading Festival, where schools will design their own micro-improvement projects toward achieving foundational literacy and numeracy goals. The festival aims to recognize the small steps school leaders take toward improved literacy with teachers, parents, and students. The Nagaland Reading Festival will focus on enhancing reading and comprehension skills in students from grades 1 to 8. Hence, the theme of the festival will be Love for Reading. School leaders will design and implement innovative solutions that are simple, relevant, creative, collaborative, and impactful under this theme. The theme Love for Reading can include a wide variety of projects for school leaders in the areas of curriculum, pedagogy, assessment, teacher capacity building, and community engagement. The festival will happen through Diksha, where these innovations will be captured under the project capability. The most innovative solutions will be recognized at district level and at state level. and the best practices will be shared with the entire education community. We invite all government school leaders to register for and participate in the festival.
Thank you. The first initiative that we are launching today is the Nagaland Reading Festival. Ever since the National Educational Policy prioritized foundational literacy and numeracy, many actors in the education system have implemented programs for basic reading, writing, and arithmetic. The Nipun Bharat initiative has translated this vision into action for both schools and communities. Nagaland too has come up with a roadmap for its journey towards attaining these literacy and numeracy objectives by 2026-27. The recent launch of the Vidya Amrit initiative by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, allows us to create achievable milestones in this journey. Vidya Amrit's focus is on micro improvements or small steps that build excellence in schools. Any statewide effort also has to begin by recognizing the potential activities that school leaders, as experts of their own schools, can do to improve learning outcomes for students. This Teachers' Day, therefore, we are commencing the Nagaland Reading Festival with the government school principals and headmasters to convert our roadmap into reality. The Nagaland Reading Festival is a statewide celebration of school leaders' innovations. Its theme is Love for Reading. It's an occasion for principals and headmasters to design and implement activities that solve their students' reading challenges. The goal of the festival is to help students from grades 1 to 8 to read effectively with comprehension. The festival will be hosted through Diksha, which is the National Infrastructure for Education. It's pertinent this time to acknowledge Mr. Harishan Udyo, a student of class 12 in Assam Valley School, Tezpur, who created the logo for the festival. The Department of School Education, Samagra Shiksha Mission, and SCRT would jointly anchor this initiative. We invite the government school leaders and school teams across Nagaland to participate in the festival and make it a grand success. We're working with Mantra for Change, a foundation based out of Bangalore, on this initiative. It's completely sponsored through CSR funding. We would like to thank and acknowledge them on this occasion. Thank you. The second initiative that we're launching today is the Digital Teacher's Diary. Teachers need regular monitoring and supervision of performance of their assigned duties. Performing teachers need to be recognized and awarded and the underperforming teachers need to be supported to develop their capabilities. This would help them deliver lessons in a superior manner, thereby enhancing learning outcomes for students. The Teacher's Diary, introduced by the department in all government schools across the state in the year 2020, is a comprehensive tool that would assist and motivate teachers to plan their teaching learning activities efficiently and at the same time serve as a record of assessment of their performance. The teacher-friendly Teacher's Diary serves as a mirror of their performance. The physical Teacher's Diary has now been upgraded into a digital format as a Digital Teacher's Diary and is being integrated into the Teacher's app. This would enable the subdivisional, district, and state level officials to monitor the classroom transactions being carried out in government schools across the state on a real-time basis. Officials at the recently established Nagaland Education Management and Information System Control Room at the Directorate of School Education would regularly monitor the implementation and usage of the Digital Teacher's Diary.
carefully curated from the database of asset questions that show student misconceptions. AQAD tests students on a variety of subjects ranging from English, mathematics, science, and social sciences in an MCQ format. Students also have the option of submitting the explanation for their answers. And every day, students can check the correct answer and the chosen best explanation for that answer. There is also a reward system which acts as an added motivation to take up the challenge. And at the end of every month, an AQAD champ will be declared. AQAD will challenge the students to understand why the moon and the stars do not follow the ground, and how by the same principle satellites are designed to orbit around the Earth.
The third initiative being launched today is ASSET Question a Day. The Department of School Education has been focused on aligning the education ecosystem in the state with competency-based education. In line with this, the department is trying to initiate multiple reforms in the state in order to ensure the education is futuristic. The DOSE is looking at engaging students actively and is launching one such initiative towards that endeavor. How do we associate questions with fun, learning, and curiosity, and not with exams and pressure? How do we encourage students to think creatively while challenging them to also think deeply with questions that seem easy on the surface, but test understanding deeply? ASSET Question a Day is a free offering by the Department of School Education in collaboration with educational initiatives for students across the state, spanning government and private schools. EI ASSET has been at the forefront of skills-based testing for the last 2 decades internationally and is often used for performance benchmarking, misconception diagnosis, and measuring the effectiveness of teaching. AQAD is a set of competency-based questions to test the higher order thinking skills of students and will evaluate students on their understanding of key concepts. Each question has been carefully curated from a list of questions that show student misconceptions. It can be accessed from the DOSE's website, dosenl.in. AQAD is meant for classes 3 to 9 for various subjects. It is available for English, Maths, and Science for classes 3 and 4. And for classes 5 to 9, it's available for English, Maths, Science, and Social Studies. On the AQAD platform, students of classes 3 to 9 are able to attempt MCQ type questions that are engaging and stimulating. One question for each class will be presented daily on the department's webpage. English, Maths, Science, Social Studies from Monday to Saturday in that order. Students can submit their answers as well as use the option to explain their answers. Every day, students can check the correct answer to the previous day's question and also read the answer explanation which is being chosen as the best explanation. The system is designed to reward students for recurring efforts and for getting correct answers in the following manner. Every question attempted will fetch 5 diamonds. Every correct answer will be rewarded with 10 diamonds. The best explanation will receive 50 diamonds. At the end of the month, if the student has attempted all questions of that month, the system will reward him or her with 25 diamonds. Finally, an AQAD champ will be declared at the end of every month. The intent of this initiative is to give students an opportunity to engage with high-quality questions that help them appreciate a deeper understanding of the concepts taught in the classroom. It's hoped that AQAD will help students understand academic concepts deeply and comprehensively, in addition to providing them with an opportunity to demonstrate their skill at a pan-India level. The DOSE is motivated to engage students directly in various forms, and the AQAD platform will allow students to connect with high-quality questions from the comfort of their homes in a simple and effective manner. Thank you.
Whoever is present today to get ready and go up the stage. Awardees will exit the hall first. The others kindly remain.